Hello, welcome to the Astro Art YouTube channel. Please go and watch the intro to Astro Art video that I made. It basically gives an overview of my theories and my system of astrology. And this is the series on signs. And so today I will be talking about Taurus. And one thing I mentioned in that intro interview or intro video is that I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of telling you what Taurus is or what Taurus means. There are a million amazing videos on that. What I think I bring uniquely to astrology is a way of making these signs, planets, nodes, what have you, come to life. And one of my biggest obsessions is working with sigils. And so I will show you some of these that I've done today and maybe give you some ideas on how to make sigils. I also am very into using things like creating and exploring deities as well as creating and exploring entities. I think that that is a great way to bring these signs, symbols into your life in a very potent, powerful way. So today we're talking about Taurus. And I'll give a little bit of an overview, sort of some bullet points on what Taurus is, and then I'll go into my system of making astrology into art and using astrology to work your life as a work of art. So Taurus is sturdy, rugged, durable, robust. You know, Taurus is calling for the necessary stability to be magnetic, asking for the necessary permanence to remain captivating. It adds a sensual quality. It's luxurious as well as stubborn. And there's a consistency, natural and valuable. So there's a lot of value, there's a lot of, the finer things in life, and, almost to the point of hedonism if you take it there. So my system of astrology, working with sigils and bringing these things into life, uses two basic techniques. One of them I call encoding, which is basically another word for manifestation. And the other one is decoding, which is basically another word for divination. So you're either encoding, you're influencing your future past, or you're decoding and you're receiving answers, information, or energy from your future past. And so specifically with Taurus, I have a couple sigils here. Here is my sigil for encoding the Taurus energy or current. And it has to do with, grounding in your capacity to attract what you want in life. That's a very Taurus type of energy to use. You stop resisting the aspects of life that hold real value and you attract that value. You become magnetic to attract value in the finer things in life, and that is what this sigil means to me. Now, get a hold of me, leave a comment in the comment section, and I have a whole class, a whole course on how to use these sigils and create these sigils and use them to their most effective nature, and get a hold of me because it's a little more than I can explain in one of these videos. As far as decoding goes, here's my sigil for decoding the Taurus current or Taurus energy. And this has everything to do with questioning on how you can best attract value into your life. What is worth inviting? Whom are you trying to invite? Also, what are you wasting your magnetism on? And where do you want to put your ability to appeal? Your appeal ability. Where do you want to put that? So all these questions can be answered by using that symbol or sigil for decoding. And I can show you how to use that to its most effective nature if you get a hold of me. And it really has everything to do with a process of natural divination. And I like to call it decoding to bring in a little bit of almost science. So when I teach this, I do get sort of scientific, but also very artistic. And I like to meld the art and the science into a project. And I bring in a lot of probability theory and imagination, and the way probability theory and imagination commingle. So one of the coolest things you can also do is create an entity or explore entities that have this Taurus current. And this imaginary companion, this entity would be in the Taurus current, would be a bull type of entity or creature, working with the Taurus symbolism. So you can paint or draw this bull on an object, or you can use the constellation of Taurus on an object. You want a material base that is the house of this entity. And you imagine this entity either going on errands to create things for you or gathering answers to questions. So the entity becomes a creature that can work a decoding or an encoding for you, or help you in an encoding or decoding. And so, those manifestations and divinations that we talked about previously can be enhanced by working with an entity who is butted off from your imagination and sent on errands to make things happen or receive information/energy. The other thing I really like to do is create or explore deities or characters. And this is a form of like method acting, where you invoke this deity or character into your circle and become it in order to make things happen or receive answers. So this invocation enhances your ability to encode and or decode. And it's a form of method acting. So for the Taurus current, I like to use a character or a deity that is the magnetic, hedonistic epicure, who really is a magnet for the finer things in life as a god form. And you enact the mythopoetry to experience semi-latent qualities of certain sources of energy, here being the Taurus energy. And you can paint or draw the symbol on your altar in order to focus on, and then you become that character. And it'll enliven latent qualities in you that are very useful for decoding or encoding or working with entities of this Taurus current. So leave a comment in the comment section. Please like and subscribe to this channel and share if you will. And I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you make some sigils. Definitely get a hold of me. You can reach me at zachwesti2c2.com. And we can work together on creating some of this magic for you. Anyway, I hope you're having a great one.